everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Yopani Refoati Pabayo Putri. I'm from Class B Morning, Semester 3. And in this video, I will explain about Audio Lingual Method or ALM and Silent Way. So, happy watching! So, the first is definition of ALM and Silent Way method. What's the definition of ALM and Silent Way method? Audio-lingual method or ALM is a method of foreign language teaching which emphasizes teaching of listening and speaking before reading and writing. While silent way method is a methodology of teaching language based on the idea that teachers should be as silent as possible during a class, but learners should be encouraged to speak as much as possible. And as you know, the ALM and silent way have an advantage and disadvantage. Like the advantage, ALM is beginner friendly. It aims at developing listening and speaking skills. It paves the way for development of communicate language teaching or CLT. And disadvantage is the basic step as imitation, repetition, and reinforcement are a bit monotone. Students lack an active role in the classroom. And then, about principle of ALM and silent way method. Principle of ALM have oral focus, repetition, and drilling, mimicry, pattern-based learning, inductive grammar, contextual vocabulary, listening skill principle of ALM. Meanwhile, the principle of silent way method have student-centered approach, teacher as facilitator, visual aids, self-correction, discovery learning, pronunciation emphasis, limited use of native language. Implementation of ALM and silent way method in the classroom. The implementation ALM. 1. Drills are used to teach structural patterns. 2. Set phrase as memorized with a focus on intonation. 3. Grammatical explanation are kept to a minimum. 4. Vocabulary is taught in context. 5. Audio-visual aids are used. 6. Focus in on pronunciation. And 7. Correct responses are positively reinforced immediately. The implementation silent way method. 1 is the first. The educator points to meaningless symbols on a wall card, and the symbols represent the labels of spoken language. The student read the sound aloud, first together and then individually. And don't forget, the ALM and silent way method have a strength and weakness too. Like the strength is, first, lesson in the classroom focus on the correct imitation of the teacher by the students. 2. All the students are active in the class. And 3. The circumstance classes are more interesting and live. And the weakness is 1. This method plays in the background writing because was much more important speech. And 2. For the smart student, this method is bored because the procedure of the ALM method is majority repeat the sentence. And 3. Sometimes the students are confused. The grammar skill is not more drilled. And the last is conclusion. ALM is about repeating and practicing a lot to improve speaking and listening. The silent way is more about students figuring things out on their own with minimal help from the teacher. ELM is good for structured learning, while the silent way encourages students to explore and learning independently. The teacher should pick the method that fits their student and the learning environment. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.